Hello, welcome back to my channel where I talk about all things planning, journaling and stationaries. Today I have my beloved traveler's notebook in front of me, and since this is a end of quarter one, to be honest, this is not like 2025 specific lineup for me. This is all the things that I've been using since last year, so there's nothing new, but I do want to do a bit of check-in, how things are, and realistically speaking, how is it catch-up session. So I have done the other video for Hobonichi, how things are for the Hobonichi cousin, my main 2025 commitment, but this side is my hobby aspect, or like an extra writing aspect, so there's more reality on how I've been enjoying, how I've been not touching it for a while. And that's part of the planner life, journaling life. So I want to do an honest chat here, just a quick update on how things are. So I have two traveler's notebook. This one is relatively new. I bought it last year when I was visiting Japan. So this is, actually like almost 10 months old. Yeah, almost 10 months old. This one is more than 10 years old, which was sitting at my parents' house forever, but come to think of it, it's very nicely done. So I do want to use them more often, but like I said, so Hobonichi Cousin is my main commitment for 2025. This is capturing everything, and this side is, I call them like extra notebook to play with. So those are the ones that I don't touch every day, but when I get on occasion, I pick it up and enjoy. So this one is my main traveler's notebook. The other one is like sub. So this is my Kyoto edition. Things has been nicely damaging. I like it though. So as of now, let's see what I have here. So I have two notebooks and one plastic case. This plastic case was in this one forever. So this is more than 10 years old. It is a bit getting old and dirty. You can see that it's not flat anymore because of the heat, I guess. But it still does the job. And sometimes I get tempted to get the very nice, fancy, plus expensive cloth one. But what I really like about this one is that I can actually put things and then see as a decoration. So I'm okay with this. Yeah, you can see it's very old and crinkling up, and the color is actually a bit yellowy now. Yeah, so maybe if I get some chance, I might upgrade this one to the new one, but so far I'm okay with it. So the main notebook I have here is my journaling book. So this is a notebook that came with my traveler's cover, and originally I was using it for a different purpose, which I have dropped the habit along the way. So it was looking for a new purpose, and since February, since end of January this year, I started using this one as my second journaling book. So basically, this Hobonichi is my daily book. So this will have like what I did, who I met, how I felt. These specific things come in here. And ideally, I would touch this every day. And kind of, I need to touch this before I go to this one. So then like this is more of bigger commitment. And then this one is, okay, if I have some extra time or extra something that I want to write about, those comes in here. For example, I would write about where we went with kids, what we ate on the other side. This one will be more like brain dumping, morning pages, or just getting everything onto the paper so that I can relax myself. So there's no specific no specific rules on how I write, what I write, how much I write. whenever I get a chance, I just open this book, write. And since I had a bit of emotional situation in February, this is February, yeah. I did not pick this book so much, but March, I've been enjoying bits and bits. And I noticed I'm already more than halfway through this notebook, so I'm excited to finish it off, maybe in a month or two. Good thing about Traveler's Notebook is this is just a plain notebook. So my first journaling book finished at the end of January. So I had kind of fresh start from February, and I don't know, maybe in May or June, somewhere midway through the year, I will have another fresh start, which is, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of nice. The Hobonichi is an annual commitment, but having a small win in between feels like a nice one. On the other hand, as much as I like this feels like a small leaflet. So I don't know, at the end of the writing, idea is I want to like store all these notebooks in one space, or maybe shoebox might be cute. But obviously compared to this book style solid something, this feels more like a leaflet. So I don't know, like shelf stability wise or how it looks once it's done, I prefer Hobonichi, but having a small wing here and there is also nice. So I think those two are a nice combination. So some days I write a lot, some days I don't write. I only write like half a pages, but this kind of captures everything, so I shouldn't be sharing too much on camera. Here comes my very old boarding pass. How do you call this? Pencil board. And then this one is my book log. So this is every time I finish reading a book, or actually when I am reading a book, I put a post-it on a place where I feel like I want to go back and review. And then once I finished reading, I would just transfer what I thought is nice to keep. I have done a small video related to this, but I have done this for more than 10 years. Very easy, doable. If I try to do something fancy, putting some, the pictures or summaries or my own comments, that feels a lot of work. But this is just basically a copy paste from notebook, copy paste from the book itself. So it's just fun way for me. I mean, I like writing, so I'm okay to just write a few things from the book. Normally one book gets one page and I fill it up. Yeah, in 2024 I read 20 books. I'm not impressed with the numbers. I'm trying to do more this year. So this is starting in 2025. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books at the moment. So yeah, I'm slightly better than last year, I think. So nothing fancy, just writing from the book I read, and I like it. Otherwise I forget what I read. So this is like a 2 active notebook. So this one is like whenever I want to write, and then the book one is maybe once a month or 2 times a month when I finish reading. This one I haven't touched for a very long time. This one I haven't touched for a very long time. And let's see what I have. Oh yeah, I have this one. So this is a notebook I started last year as a Commonplace book. Commonplace book is very famous and I wanted to give it a go. So whenever I do some online research, I would keep some notes and then I would just transfer the information. Just as the book log, this is just a copy paste from the articles. And I was just trying to see what kind of things I'm Googling and what kind of things that sparks my interest and creativity. But so I started this in July last year, or I think August last year, and work has gotten busy and I kind of lost interest in doing this Commonplace book, and I haven't even Googled anything for a very long time, like out of my own interest. So things has been very slow. My last entry is actually 4th of January, so it means I haven't updated for more than 2 months. And yeah, I don't want to give it up. I mean, actually, I'm halfway through the notebook. Ooh, okay. I don't want to give it up, but I also don't want to put stress over this because this is just my hobby project. So I have a small section in my file of fact actually. Whenever I feel like, oh, what is it or why is it, I actually write down the things that I want to research. So things are piling up, but I just don't have much time and extra energy to actually Google and then put them somewhere, learn about something, which is pity. Like, I think we should be learning something new every day. So, you know, saying I don't have time for it is a bit of pity. So this is maybe something I want to slowly try to pick it up now that I'm having a bit of hope that my work is under control compared to the past few months. So let's see, but what is interesting is, yes, it is me who decided the color coding system. So I have motivation and tips like life hacks thing, business idea, family parenting, notebook, journal, hobby, and then mental health and wellness. So those are the categories that sparks my interest. And when I flip those through, I can like easily see what was interesting for me. For example, I was having this tea and there was I don't even know how to pronounce this, Tusi, basically holy basil. And I was wondering, what is holy basil? I have heard about it, I think it's good for the health, but what is it? So that's why I did some Googling. I put it here, improve stress and brain health. Okay. And yeah, like all those things that we Google, but then we kind of forget within a time. So this was actually a fun project for me last summer. But yeah, things has gotten a bit off track, so we will see how it goes. So this is just a reminder for myself and reminder for you that it is okay to have many notebooks. I mean, I am a strong advocate for that because I like all of them, but not all of them needs to be fully used every day. You can even set a boundary. This one is only once a week, or this one is only once I finish reading the book, or once I finish reading the articles. And this is how we juggle multiple notebooks. And then also life, the busyness of life, curiosity level, everything changes depending on time to time. So if things are slowing down, that's also fine. Just acknowledge, pick it up when I feel like it. And if you really don't feel like doing it, then you can just repurpose the notebook for something different, like I did for my Kyoto book. So yeah, that's about it. So Traveler's Notebook still going strong, especially on this side, but yeah, we will see how many notebooks I consume within this year. So thank you very much and see you in the next video.